Well, this doesn't look good, does it? Let's be honest. Those tall boys are certainly not to be messed with. Hello everybody and welcome back to Great Games Live Plays the Hits, the series where I take on the very best video games of all time. And today I'm returning to the world of Dishonored. Now, if you're with us for the last video, you will know that I finally managed to abduct the painter and inventor Anton Sokolov. Today, we're going to try and get some information out of him, which will help us with our next mission in the game. Let's see how we get on. Okay, we are going to go and say goodnight to Emily. I believe she's sleeping in this tower here, so all we've got to do is actually get up there. I think I've got to go this way. Yes, here we go. This is good. Up onto the roof. And they have built this rather handy walkway for us to get over to the tower. So that's a bonus. I'll put my weapons away. I don't particularly want to go into her room with the sword drawn. That wouldn't be great. Emily, hello.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there in the city.
You don't know the half of it. It is quite ridiculous what Corvo has to get up to out there in the city, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. It's now time for us to hit the hay. Because let's be honest, we deserve a bit of shut-eye after everything that we've done. Right, here we go. What have we got here? Lord Pendleton's reward. We'll have a read. Corvo, this matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralising them without taking their lives. Ingenious! Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they are alive at least. So perhaps someday I will see them again. Lord Trevor Pendleton. And 200 coins for my troubles. Well, it was definitely worth it then. And a coin of 10. We will take that. Right. We've got some sleep darts on our bedside table. And now it is time for a little snooze, I think.
Corvo, wake up. You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Oh, that's no problem at all, Emily. Always glad to help. Right, we have got to go and say hello to our good friend Sokolov, who we managed to take from his home on Caldwin Bridge in the last video. Now, who's that over there? Ah, Lord Pendleton. How are you today, good sir?
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Okie dokie. Let's go in and see what he has to say, shall we?
Royal physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who was funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you. You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
Okay, we're going to ignore the fact that he just managed to stick his head through the bar.
Drink.
Ah, you could use a drink, could you? Well, that may be a clue. Let's talk to Trevor Pendleton.
I'll leave it to you. But if you get tired of questioning Sokolov, I'll let you know that his taste for King Street brandy is legendary. I think Piero has a bottle. It might help persuade him. If not, well, call me if it gets entertaining.
Thank you for that, Lord Pendleton. That's told me exactly what we need. We're going to head on over, have a chat with our good friend Piero.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
Okay, we are going to take the brandy. It's only 150 coins. That's fine. We've got the best part of 3,000 coins. I think we can afford some of this King Street brandy. Let's go for it. All right. Let's make our way back to Sokolov.
It's not that I object to holding him hostage for a while, since he's been
Not
able
the
to...
swill to be found here, but the fine spirits. King Street brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Okay, well, it's time for me to go travel to the Boyle estate for a fancy party. Well, this sounds like fun.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Okay. I'm sure we'll find out what that's all about at the party.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to see.
Okay, Samuel, it is time for us to head out. Let's head to the Boyle estate and see what we can find out.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready? The Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
Well, this doesn't look good, does it? Let's be honest. Those tall boys are certainly not to be messed with. So we're going to go straight into stealth mode. We're going to head over here. And hopefully, let's not be spotted, shall we? First thing we got to do is check for any runes and bone charms. So we've got a bone charm in that building and a rune over there. We've got a rune down there. And we've got a bone charm over there. So we're going to grab all of those before we even think about heading into the party. Let's be on our way. Okay, let's head up here. That's it. And I think we should be able to get up here as well. There we go. And come on, up we go. That's it. That's it. Boom. So, what have we got here? Let's have a look. We've got one Weeper. I think we've got 3 Weepers knocking about. So that's fine. We can deal with those, I think. Let's try and get in here first. I'm going to take this guy out. And immediately make a move. There we go. Because if I remember correctly, as soon as you take him out, the other 2 Weepers... Ah, yes they do. They've started going. Alright. So they're sticking there, but they're on the prowl. Alright, let's get the old sleep darts out. I'm going to try and take them out when they walk past the window. If they want to walk past the window, there they go. And bosh, down you go. Okay, now I think I can get to the other one from up here. Here we go. Yes, I can. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay. I think they're all out for the count. Let's put our weapons away. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take... yes, there's the first bone charm. Only one of 2 in the level. And here's our first rune.
Going to a party, Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tibian wine. And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
Well, I think you know by now, outsider, that I'm not one for tearing things to pieces. I'm doing a low chaos playthrough. So I think I'll just be taking it quite slow and steady and not killing anyone. Thank you very much. Oh, goodness me, that tall boy is really taking people out. Okie dokie. And they've got a guard patrolling behind them as well. Right. Going to try and get up here. Here we go. Not dark vision. I need the heart out. There we go. So there's a rune in the water down there. And then we've got the bone charm there. And then I think there's only one more rune at the party. Okay, we can do this. Look at the fireworks going off. Absolutely beautiful. But enough of that. We've got a job to do. Alright. Let's get on top of here if we can. Can I? Right here. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we've got guards aplenty out here. That's fine. We're just going to head down here. Alright. I wasn't even in stealth mode there, so that could have gone horribly wrong. But there's the room. Okay. Let's go. There we go. Onto the steps. Come on, Corvo. There we... Nope. There we are. We're out. Okay, that could have gone better. I'll be honest with you. That could have gone a lot better. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to immediately head out onto the bridge and go through here. There we go. We are inside the neutral zone.
Told her they were trash.
Wonderful.
I can't say they didn't have it coming.
Last year, Waverly threw a garden party.
Look
and we
at
slipped
these
in.
folks. My goodness
They were my
me.
invitation.
Maddie, don't chase after that. You don't know what's in those buildings.
No place is safe anymore. I don't understand.
Okay,
what's
well,
happening
you've
to
lost
this
your
city.
party invitation. I think I've already got one from an earlier mission. But I tell you what, we're going to take it anyway. Ha 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 ha! Okay, let's have a chat to the doorman.
I should cut them
Invitation,
out.
please.
Oh, fancy. I suppose we've no choice but to play.
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to be inexpressibly tiresome.
If you're
Right
not
this
going to
way,
have
sir.
fun, maybe you should go home.
I'll struggle on once we locate the mine.
Perfect. We are in. Everything's going according to plan. We're just going to blend in and have a good time while, you know,
To catch play.
sorting everything out. Oh, hello.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Thank you for opening the door, good sirs.
Another part.
Where is... There's the bone charm. I'm wondering if I can get to that first before I go into the party.
Cold night, sir. Warmer
Welcome to the
indoors.
Boyle estate.
I'm quite surprised you're allowed to walk around with your weapon out. That's it's not too good, the security here, but that's okay. That's good for me. Good for me. Good news for me. There's the bone charm. Okay. How am I going to get over to it? That's the big question. There we go. And I think it's in this building here. But how do I get in? Is there a way round the back? Let's have a look up here if we can. Okay. Yeah, it's around here somewhere. Okay. Can I get up to that window? No, I cannot. All right. Ah! But I can get in here. Fantastic. Boom. I'm going to have a look through the keyhole. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Just in case, we're going to use our special sight. But no, it looks like we're in the clear. Okay, where is... There it is. There's the bone charm. That's all the bone charms in the level. And we are now going to steal a bunch of stuff. Because I need money, frankly. I need money if I want to buy some supplies. Is there anything else in here? Some more whale oil. Okay, we'll take it. Okay, that should do it. What's this? Tivian oil? No. King Sparrow feathers. Worth 10 coins. We'll take it. Now I've just got to get back into the party. Well, that was a pretty decent start to the mission, I must say. We found some runes, we found some bone charms, and now we've got to head back into the Boyle mansion to get into that party. But that will have to wait for a future episode of Great Games Live Plays the Hits. Until then, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye, everybody.